What up, y'all? It's Quinston Pugh.
What up? It's FR Karma.
It's Charlie Angel, and today we're talking about friendships and loyalty.
Let's start with Quinston.
Got honest.
Honest. Let's talk about it. Well, hold on. Let's see what you guys got.
I got fight.
Okay.
I got virtuous.
Virtuous. Okay, nice little blend. All right. So yeah, let's start with Quinston. We got honest. Why honest?
I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna be loyal to a friend, that just covers like a multitude of things. So you kind of just gotta, I don't know. Being honest is just kind of number one. It's like if we don't got honesty between us, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like you supposed to be real close to me, and I confide in you, and that's you my person, whatever. So yeah, honesty is just that's number one.
Gotcha. Oh, edit all that out. Okay, there we go. That's better. Lower this point. All right, and then all right. So let's talk about. I want to say fight for last. Virtuous.
So I say a virtuous friend because it's an extension of having honesty. You gotta hold people accountable, being somebody that'll uplift you, just a person that brings positive energy into your life.
Okay, so y'all two are kind of in the same. Like, would y'all say y'all also agree with each other as that would be another thing that y'all are looking for?
Absolutely.
So
Would y'all say y'all also agree that y'all looking for somebody with some fight?
Yeah.
I want to hear what you got to say, but yeah,
I have to
sure.
learn
Let's
what
see the context.
his
So
definition
let's
is.
talk about it.
Well, I said fight, and you kind of made it face. I'm not talking about physically. I'm talking about, say if your boy's birthday or someone's getting married, you fight to be there. You know what I'm saying? If something as important as your life is going on, are you down? You fight to help that person. That's what I mean by that. I don't mean like fight, but you know what I'm saying? If we in the club and somebody trying to fight, I do expect you to, if you got the hands, I do expect you to get in there.
You said if you got the hands.
What if it's somebody that don't got their hands though, but everything else they good for?
If you don't got the hands, be the peacekeeper.
Put them hands together.
Oh, bro.
All right, cool. All right, everybody reveal your answers at once.
That's a good one, Charlie. I'm not cold.
All right, well, let's start with Charlie.
I said lack of self-reflection because friendships are an extension of yourself, and if you are not able to hold yourself accountable, being honest and saying, hey, I was wrong, then it kind of bleeds into like friendship. Like if you do wrong to somebody and they try to come to you, you're not gonna be a safe space for them. So that's why I say that's my answer. Yeah.
What's an experience? Well, if you don't mind speaking on it, what's an experience that you've had or any of you guys have had in a situation like that where somebody didn't have that attribute?
Yeah. I had a friend that like cracked a joke about it was like a quality of my physical appearance, and like I had told them in school people would make the same kind of jokes and it didn't make me comfortable. And at first it was like, when you're getting to know a person, they kind of come off like, okay, yeah, I respect it. But then I guess they got super comfortable with me, and so they kept like perpetuating the same joke. And I was like, hey, like I'm trying to tell you I don't like it. And instead of being reflective and apologizing, they were like, well, you're just too sensitive. And I was like, you're not the kind of friend I need. So
Right.
yeah.
You get a lot of those people that like try to push your boundaries like that. They bully you into feeling how they want you to feel. It's kind of crazy.
Which is wild.
Yeah.
It's wild. Yeah, I don't know. You had said something about like just accountability, people not holding themselves accountable. I feel like as you get older, you kind of need that. It's like, why are you keeping friends in your life if they're not going to be accountable for themselves? It's almost like I don't want to babysit. I don't want to have to feel like I don't know. It's just like we're not in grade school anymore, so it's just I feel like that's major. And if you are not accountable for yourself, then I can't really help you with that. It's kind of just you got to grow into that yourself. And if I need to step away from that, and then we come back around in the future, maybe that might happen. But it's just the accountability is everything for
Yeah.
sure.
I agree.
I think that also goes into growth. I think as humans, we all need to grow, and if we're not growing, we're just standing still. In fact, maybe even going backwards. So I think growth is important for friendships, for family members. If a person's not growing, then it's a disconnection.
Yeah.
For sure.
And everybody might be growing, but everybody just might be growing in different directions.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
Dang,
So,
you gotta respect that place too.
Yeah.
If it might not be, that might not be it for you, and it might just be like, all right, it is what it is.
and that don't mean that y'all can't cross roads or cross paths or speak and communicate in any type of way, but life is interesting.
Seasons.
Karma. Yeah. Seasons.
Selfishness. I think how can I say this? I think, if I got the money to eat and I know my friend doesn't, and I just eat the food right in front of him. That's selfish. Like, you need to help yourself. I need to see you. If you're not gonna help yourself, I'm not gonna help you. If I see you working hard, struggling, of course I'm gonna help you. Everything takes time.
Yeah, I feel like, I definitely get what you're saying, because you don't want somebody that's a moocher that pretty much is gonna take advantage of your kindness. So if it's like, all right, so I got you a couple times, and now you think every single time that we go out that I'm gonna pay for you, whatever. Again, we're grown, we're adults. But I do understand what you're saying, though. If you see somebody's trying and they're just struggling in life, because life is hard, especially trying to live after COVID, it's not easy. So, I mean, if that's your dog, you know what I'm saying, you're going to make sure that your dog is taken care of. Like, that's what it is. But I definitely see it's definitely two sides of that coin. Like, you just can't go
But you
pass
had,
a line.
sorry.
No, you good.
You had siblings?
Nah, I'm only child. Yeah.
Me too.
All of y'all are only child.
Yeah.
Well, with my mom, yeah. My dad, he has kids. But, like, I was going to say to both of y'all's point, I think what matters is having a balance, and boundaries kind of set that. Like, okay, I don't mind helping you, but you have to respect this boundary. And I think it's not just important for the person that's giving, but it's important for the person that is taking to have their own boundaries, too.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing.
No, and what you're saying is don't be the dude that buy 2 pizzas and your homie right here, and you eat all the fucking pizza.
Yeah, that is kind of
that
is messed up.
I get you.
Dang. Are you hungry? Go to the kitchen and get you something to eat.
I would be mad as hell if I saw somebody just eating my food, like, without asking, like a roommate, just eating my food. I'm like, hell no.
Oh, it's happened.
I've had that happen to me too.
But definitely boundaries. That's number one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anything?
Oh yeah. So yeah, I just had two-faced. That's definitely like a red flag. And you can't always pick up on it initially. But when you just know that someone's not really your real friend, you hear things in the background, and sometimes you can just tell. So I don't know. I feel like for me, I can't get down with two-faced. It goes back to what I originally said about honesty. It's like, okay, if we don't got honesty, what do we really have? And if you just, I don't know, yeah, I don't know. It just goes, yeah. If you're not honest about what you got going on in our friendship, and you talking behind my back, I feel like that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not valid. That's not a real friend.
Right.
So, yeah,
That's an enemy right there.
Yeah.
for sure. They be close though.
Back to honesty though. How honest you got to be? Because sometimes I be 10 minutes away, and I say I'm 5 minutes away.
I don't care. We black.
Something I should have said, like, I think just, sometimes it's like some people have situations where they build a form of trust with you, and like you start expressing yourself, and they kind of take like the things that you're not so confident about and like hold it, and then they'll turn around and like one day just use it against you. I think that's a huge red flag too.
Avoid hurting their feelings.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
So we got 2 yeses and a no.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. We got the two guys that say yeah. We got the lady that says no. Let's start with the no.
I feel like I just said, it's better to go to a person and just tell them how you feel about something.
So
Yeah.
you've never like had a friend that
Can I say something? I've seen you. I don't think you've ever lied, but I've seen you stay quiet about some things.
Oh, I mean,
I
that's
mean, like,
different, though.
some
Sometimes
situations.
you gotta stay quiet.
Yeah, I mean, like in that case, like it just might not be time to say something, but it's never a situation where I just completely like withhold things and not talk to somebody about it. You know,
right.
it's a right time and right place for things.
That is true.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, you ever had a homegirl come to you? How I look in this dress? Do I look fat?
I'd be like, I don't really like it on you.
Oh, okay.
Like something better could fit you. You know, I mean, cause if you're my homegirl, why would I want you to go outside looking crazy? You know.
Especially not with me, right?
Yeah.
All right, this is for the no's. I mean for the yeses. Excuse me. What's the time that y'all did lie about? What? Can you give me something?
I often do that. Now, especially as an artist. For those who don't know, I make music. So, like, if a friend has a decent track, I'll critique it. But if that shit is straight ass, I'll just say it's fine, bro. It's good. There's no way I can help you.
Hey, yo.
Hey.
So for the friends of Karma, don't ask about your album and not show.
Dang,
You
no,
know,
for
Hey,
real.
man. Now you got me questioning if you like my stuff.
Nah.
That's crazy. Right?
Dang.
Now you gotta
If you
reconsider.
say it's fine, then it's fine. Bro. You like, it's cool. It's good.
Yeah, no,
I don't know. I feel like, and this is gonna bleed into my answer anyway, but like I feel like I've gotten to the point where I know how to say stuff constructively, where it shouldn't. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not gonna hurt your feelings, but it is constructive where I'm not just like bashing on you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll tell you what it is, but I'm gonna say it real gentle. Like, nah, I think you could have fixed this, this, and this, and then that would help it out.
I do that, but what if you don't see no improvement? That's my.
Nah.
Man, you gotta
I
tell
mean,
them
at
to
that
hang
point,
it up.
I just don't look. And that's another thing because we're artists. Like, I feel like the support I show support to people that support me. Now, that doesn't mean that everybody that I rock with personally that I mess with their music in the same way. You know what I'm saying? And that's nothing towards them, but it's just like, all right, you know,
Yeah.
I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? I mess with you, we cool, but I don't need to like your music too. You
Yeah,
know?
that's valid.
That's true.
So I feel you with that though. No, mine was really like, I feel like growing up, I just was a very shy person, so I didn't talk too much. So I internalized a lot of stuff still. But I've gotten to a place where, like I said, I feel like I can speak a little bit more, but I think I'm naturally kind of rude in my head. Like, I'll be going off. And half of that stuff does not need to come out. You know, for really just like, why would you do that? Stupid stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Certain things just don't need to be said. It's not nice. You know, you learn to just shut up. And same thing. I mean, not the same thing. Like, I'm not never ever tell you, but I be going off sometimes in my head, and it's just a little wild. Just a little wild sometimes. Yeah, that's it.
So you tone it down when you put it out. Like when it comes out in reality, it comes toned down. But
For
in your
sure.
head, it might be like, "Bitch, fuck you."
No, for sure. And then the people are like, "Oh, he would never say." And in my head, I'm like, "Nah, I really did just go off." But you know, it's all right. It's okay.
All right. Let me see. So, what was this last question that we had? And I might have one more for y'all after that. Let's see.
We had another situation.
Yeah. I'm about to. I'm just trying to remember which one it was. I felt jealous of a friend's success, but didn't say anything.
I said no.
You said no.
I said
I have a detailed answer.
Oh, go ahead. No, you go.
I've had a friend that was jealous of my success. He like flat out just said it, and then like we kind of moved on. But you know, you could tell like now that picture's in my frame, you notice social cues that people do when they throwing slight jabs, hating.
Yeah.
But you know,
You gotta watch your back now.
yeah.
Yeah, because at that point, I just know to trade carefully with you. That's all. Yeah, I said no too though, because like if anything, I let stuff motivate me. I love to see if they my friends for sure, like I love to see my friends winning. Like
Yeah.
I will repost all day. Sometimes, like somebody at my job was telling that follow me, they're like, "You share so many other people's stuff, and I rarely see your stuff, whatever." But I was like, "Yeah, because I like the stuff that's going on. I like seeing my friends put in work. I like, you know, if they blow up, I would love that for them."
Yeah.
So I don't know. It doesn't. I feel like when you get to hater territory, where is that constructive? Like, you know, how is that helping you out? It's not.
Right.
And they don't know anything about it. That's you, and you're holding that internally, and it's not going to help you get any further. You know, you just got to put in the work. So
Yeah.
I just let it motivate me, and I put it towards where I need to go.
I was gonna like say the same thing. Basically, like if I see somebody accomplishing something, I kind of take it as it's their time for that. Like everybody has their time, and it just might not be your time. And if you start to feel a little insecure, like own it and go to them and say, hey, like I don't want to take away from your success, but I do want to say like I feel a little insecure about not reaching that goal myself. Is there a way you can help me get there? Because I feel like if you're able to reflect and say, okay, like I'm feeling a little jealous because I'm not there yet, and just ask for help. It's way more. It's just pure. You know, you don't want to be a hater.
So I got a question for y'all. I know I'm not asking the questions, but
No.
but say this, right? Say if a friend's successful, say he has a great job or whatever, and he's being successful. You ask for help, completely says no. How would you feel about his success then, or their success then?
I feel like you gatekeep it a little bit.
Yeah.
But like I said, if we're actually friends, I can't see a friend like your actual friend doing that to you, because it's like, dang, okay, I'm asking for you to help me out, and I didn't come to you with any sort of malice or hate.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. I feel like that's not really your friend.
Right.
Yeah, I have that same standpoint. But it's like I kind of learned the complexities of people, and sometimes they have their own reasonings. Maybe it might not all be malicious. Like if they say no, it's like, okay, well, I'm still happy for you. You know, you don't want to take away from that enjoyment, but just maybe they might not feel like it's time to help. You don't know what is going through their mind, and so maybe if you ask them, okay, why did you say no? Because as my friend, I would think you want to help me. Maybe you can get a little information, and you kind of don't internalize it and take it to heart. But it is still something that you should keep your eye on, because friends are supposed to help each other.
I feel like the biggest thing with what you've been saying is just having open communication with things. Like before you even get a reaction from things, just kind of trying to pick their brain about things before. And I feel like that's a smart way to move, because you stop yourself from getting hurt so much, because you kind of get a clear view of what's actually happening before you decide to do what you're going to do.
Yeah.
You know? So I like that.
It's about being able to make a choice. Like we're given so many different options in life, and either you can be offended and like end up being a bad friend, or you can try to understand life from a different perspective. So yeah.
I like that.
Thank you.
I would date my friend's ex.
Oh, fuck the shit out of her.
Hey, yo! Yo, come on. We gotta watch our people around karma. Come on now.
So we'll throw that one out there.
What?
No.
Hey, yo.
Hey.
That's crazy.
We can't cut that. I'm gonna say it in a nicer tone now. I'm gonna say wine.
Hey, yo. I'm still say yes.
Would you mess with your friend's ex at any point?
Never.
Any circumstance?
Never.
So it's a no for Charlie. No for Carl.
Yes. It's a yes for me.
It's very serious about you.
Oh, we.
It's a situational no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's start with the. I really want to hear the yes. Let's start with the yes. We're gonna work our way down to no.
So the reason why I said
No, let's start with no.
Okay.
Let's start with no.
I mean, pretty obvious. Like, as a friend, you're more than likely there for that person's relationship, and you can see like their bond, and it's just like, it's a form of respecting territory. I personally wouldn't date my friend's ex because you just were with my friend. Like, it's just weird. It kind of complicates the friendship, I would say, unless of course someone is to say, hey, you can date that person. That I would foresee it as like a no. I just wouldn't. Yeah.
So all the way no.
Nah. Not even if they look good. Sorry.
Then why you saying sorry? That's you.
I was just saying.
Yeah.
We got situations.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's too cut and dry to just say no. Like if y'all dated years ago, that's your ex, but that was years ago. You know what I'm saying? You might have already dated 3 other people since then.
Mm-hmm.
Like at that point, it is what it is. But yeah, for somebody that just got out of a relationship with somebody and you want to go, that makes it kind of seem like you were scheming and plotting.
Yeah.
And that's weird. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I probably wouldn't mess with you after that because it's just like we just broke up. So
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like situationally, I could see it happening and I wouldn't be weirded out or I wouldn't. It's not that deep. You know.
I can understand that.
And the way I grew up was actually really close knit in my religion. So it was just like there was a lot of friend groups that kind of overlapped. And so it was almost like, oh, okay, y'all broke up. Yeah, but we're all friends. So somebody, it wasn't that bad, but sometimes stuff like that gets messy. So it just depends on the situation.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
My turn.
You're yes.
I said yes, but now that you're saying it, it's kind of situational.
Yeah.
The reason why I said yes is, man, like, go ahead and try it out, man. And, like, it's done with. Why the fuck am I going to say no?
Right.
Like.
Oh, as far as if somebody wanted to date you.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. No, I'm saying it like, you better have the same mindset as me.
But, like, do you feel like that's something that, like, you have an understanding between homies? So I feel like you can't do that with every homie.
For sure.
You know, it's got to be, or like a homegirl or whoever. Like, it's got to be like, okay, hey, we close, so it was communicated. I didn't really have this type of feelings for them.
Yeah.
But, hey, this one's off limits.
Well, I'm not going to lie. I've had homeboys, like, lie about a girl before. And then, like, I guess, like, lie about them and then try to get that girl. So in my head, it's like, fuck it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's different because they won't never,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But it's like this. I see it like this. It's over with. It's over with. It's
He said,
basically,
why would I be tripping on something I already had?
yeah.
So you don't really, as far as that goes, what's in the past is in the past. You don't really dwell on it.
Yeah.
I felt like that becomes weird if y'all all still hang out and you just pop up to the venue with your ex. Like, that's crazy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
don't
just
date
don't
my.
call.
Like, I got this homeboy, right? He was like, bro, I did it with my coworker's ex, and we're cool. I was like, yeah, and we talked about her, and I was like, that's dope that y'all have that.
Okay, all right.
No way, bro.
Okay.
That's interesting.
After month, would you reconnect with a friend after they ghosted you for months with no contact for no reason?
I said yes because I couldn't put maybe.
I mean, yeah, I be ghosting people sometimes, but it's more of just like a mental break.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so no, it won't be for long. It'll be like 2 days. Sometimes I'll look at the phone. I think we all do this. And I think it's bullshit if you don't. You look at the phone and you don't pick up that phone because you just need a break.
Yeah.
So I understand, but like, what happened?
Yeah.
I feel like slightly though.
We talking
Some
months,
adult.
though.
Months,
Yeah,
like,
but slightly some adult friendships. I mean, y'all don't need to talk every day.
Yeah.
I'm
You said
talking-
ghosting though.
See, and let me put a little bit more context on it.
Okay.
I'm talking about a friend that you talk to every day.
Like a
Or,
consistent
or a
friend.
couple days a week.
That just.
you bet
And
you.
you see them on social media. But yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all just,
See, look, my answer was maybe, but you didn't let me pick maybe. So my answer was maybe because like I said,
so you
they.
just gonna pick maybe.
Yeah, I'm
stand
gonna
on that.
explain-
I like that.
I gotta say what I gotta say. I think that there's certain situations, like I've had friends that Like they went through something I did not know about and it was really heavy. And it's just like life got the best of them and they disappeared. I'm like, what the hell? Like, are y'all okay? I'll reach out sometimes, but I also have learned the concept of like giving people space. If you don't say something to me for a while, I might say hi, but then I'll just give you space because, maybe you have something that you're trying to handle. Um, or if it is a situation where we can talk, I'm like, hey, I haven't heard from you in a while. I need to make sure that you're okay. I kind of go with the mindset of maybe they're going through something instead of like jumping to the conclusion of, oh, they're just being a shady ass friend. And so if it is a situation where I'm seeing, no, this is where it gets different. If I'm seeing this person like just consistently ghost me, they're always online, they're like also hanging out with other people, then it's like, okay, you're choosing who you want to be friends with. So again, like then I'm gonna ghost you. I'm gonna step back. It's not really ghosting, but it's just choosing your peace. Mm-hmm.
Dang.
I say, yeah. I mean, like falling back, but I feel like you gotta have that excuse. It just can't be maybe because I've been in situations where I said something because I like to be honest most of the time. That hurt their feelings. Um, and they just kind of went back. I was like, you got to communicate with me. Tell me what I did wrong and how you felt about it. Like, but communication, like, like I had this one friend felt a certain way about something I said or something I did, and it just communicate like they would ghost, they would say something and then ghost. And I was like, let me know how you feel about a situation. You can't keep just going ghost on me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. That's definitely a maturity thing, though. Some people really just cannot handle, even people being honest with them. They can't handle it.
Yeah.
But I said yes, but I'm also low key going through it with one, like a situation like this with one of my friends, and then I don't really know if I am going to try to reconnect if they hit me back up, just because I don't know what's going on, but I thought we were cooler than that for you to just go, you know what I'm saying? So I want to say yes, I would, but I also I don't really know.
Yeah. Can I kind of add to? So I was getting hesitant to kind of like mention friends that did stuff, but I had a friend that I had planned a birthday celebration earlier this year. My birthday's in May, so obviously that was hella long ago. And we were supposed to hang out. And so then I reached out and I'm like, hey, are we still linking up? Didn't hear from them. They ghosted me for months. And then they just called my phone like 2 weeks ago. Hey, can I vent to you about something? And I'm like, whew, how do I even respond? Like, do I act bitter? Or like, I was like, okay, maybe I'll give you space to, express yourself. But they never even called. So I was just like, so you just what was the point? It was the point. And so that kind of made me think like keeping good friendships, you have to continue to sow into them, because if you're not building like at a consistent pace, then there's no point in being in each other's lives. So yeah.
Yeah. And then going back to like people being in your lives for seasons, even if that friend was like really important to you for that season, like you said, people end up growing away from each other naturally, and sometimes you just really just gotta let it go. So if they try to reconnect, maybe you're not at that place anymore.
Yeah.
It might just not be what's best for you. So
yeah,
in that case, I'll be like no. But I would say that I would like to give people the benefit of the doubt and say, yeah, it's cool, we can reconnect.
I would just say like I can obviously see the importance of having an open mind when it comes to maintaining friendships, building them. It's not just your way all the time. So yeah, that's something I would take away.
Yeah, iron sharpens iron. Have a good mindset of being a good friend, being a good worker, whatever the case may be. Have a good mindset towards it. I'm not gonna talk about how to be a good friend because everybody knows how the fuck to do that. They know how to do it. So.
Yeah, no, I my takeaway, I guess, from all of this is just I guess when you're growing up, just be open to new friendships and new people, meeting new people that kind of align to where you are at the time, and then you have those friends that you keep for a lifetime. But sometimes it's okay to pivot and make new friends and be in that space that you are right there in that moment, and you actually might grow with those people as well. So um, feel that way about y'all. Y'all are very goal oriented people, and I can see y'all pushing um, to get where you're trying to go, and we on the same mindset as that. So I appreciate you guys.
Was mine wholesome? You said you wanted the ending to be wholesome.
Oh no, you was good.
All right, cool.
I didn't think you were like too far left.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate having both of y'all as my friends.
Yeah,
For sure.
I'm on stage.